Hi there, I'm Marcelle from the Tarot Muse, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Nine of Swords. So out of all the cards in the deck, there are a few that I'm always dreaded when I see them, and this is one of them. And we have a man in the dark night of the soul, lying in bed, and he's completely tormented, and he's got all these swords that are hovering right next to him, like he's completely connected to those swords. And you know, the bed and lying in the bed represents the transition from the conscious mind into the unconscious. It's the right brain into the left brain, that analytical into the creative. So when we're woken up from that, it means that this torment that he's experiencing has transitioned into his dreams. He's having nightmares, and that this is keeping him awake at night, and he cannot sleep. It's on his mind, and it shows depression because of his body language and how he's literally crying. And so this is an intense card to receive because it shows how mentally you are completely tormented by a situation, that you cannot sleep, you're having nightmares about it, and it's creating distress. It's creating psychological distress, and to the point where he cannot rest, he cannot sleep, he cannot let go. So yeah, there's not much to be done about this card other than it indicating the state that somebody is in, and depending on the cards before it or the cards after it allows us to get a sense of what's going on and possibly how to deal with it. What is the way out? And sometimes it's as simple as, you know, you just have to meet what's happening. It's intense, it's difficult, it's a little bit like the Tower card. You just got to go through it. You know, it's a time of intensity psychologically. Now, with this card, it is important to let the person know that they have a choice as to whether they choose to be so tormented by whatever it is that they're focusing their awareness on, and that there is an element of detachment that can happen. And this is what the Swords is about. The Swords has to do with the mind. We can either be tormented by the mind, or we can become aware of it and consciously choose to detach from the intensity of it in a way that we're not so broken by it. And so that's something that you can always point out in a reading, or become aware of in a reading when you see this card. A little bit like the Eight of Swords, like how bound do you want to be by the situation? So yeah, I hope that was helpful, and if you enjoyed that, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.